Thank you, Jeff. You know, you send your child to school each day to get an education. Teachers give them knowledge to be successful. But is the state setting teachers up for success?
Well, check this out. A new report by a Blue Ribbon Commission details what needs to be done to recruit and retain teachers in Missouri. This all comes as we've brought you several stories over the past few years about educators leaving the profession and teacher shortages.
Yeah, that report makes 9 total recommendations. Of those 9, 4 focus on salary for teachers. One immediate priority is increasing the salary for starting teachers. There are also calls for a statewide fund to support increased salaries, salary supplements for high-need positions, and salary supplements for teachers with national board certification. So one of the reasons these recommendations are so important is because a teacher's work goes far beyond just a 7-hour school day.
Teachers have to work from most definitely 6 in the morning to about 5 in the afternoon at school, but then they go home and also do so much more work to prepare for the next day.
Really do a lot of work there being teachers. With a big focus on teacher pay, I want to find out how much teachers earn in our area. So we have a bar graph here. This represents the average teacher salary at several districts on the Missouri side of the metro. As you can see, Lee Summit right here has the highest district, just over $64,000. A lot of folks over here range from $52,000 to $54,000, and we have Lexington, Odessa, Oryx. They're near the bottom, just under 45, or in this case, 42 in the Lexington School District. Salaries just below $43,000. With these numbers in mind, I wanted to dig deeper to find out what other jobs pay with similar wages. Employment website Indeed has a list of several jobs that pay $50 grand a year without a college degree. Some of the jobs on that list include retail store manager, title examiner, hotel manager, insurance specialist, realtor associate. All these jobs make similar income to teachers in our area.
While many believe teachers should be earning more, 2 elementary education majors tell KSHB 41 the money isn't the only problem. Reporter Leslie Delaspore speaks with these future educators about their passion and thoughts on teacher pay.
2 students with 2 different stories, but have one common goal in mind: to make an impact on a child's life through education, no matter how much it costs. Neil Patterson and Hannah Gustincourse are future elementary school educators. They both say that they want to create more than a lesson plan, but a life plan for their students. However, they understand the job is tough, and the work doesn't end when the bell rings. A lot of their work will go home with them many days, so they realize that the pay may not match the quantity and quality of the work that they do.
Most teachers come out of pocket for it. If they're really deep into the profession, they'll come out of pocket for it just so kids have something to eat, just so kids won't get made fun of because their shoes have a certain scuff on them.
We're not just in school playing with kids, teaching kids. We're also planning their future and making sure that they're learning what they need to learn to survive in society.
Both students shared with me their reasons for wanting to teach. We'll hear those stories coming up at 6. In Kansas City, Leslie Delaspore, KSHB 41 News.
One of the state senators behind this report has a unique perspective as a former teacher. In years past, Senator Lauren Arthur has proposed legislation trying to help local teachers. I spoke with her today, and she said given the teacher shortage in Missouri right now, she's optimistic the issue will gain bipartisan support.
There are a number of my Republican Senate colleagues who've reached out and said that they want to work on this and understand that this has to be the first issue before we address anything else in education.
But Senator Arthur notes some of her colleagues have filed what she calls politicized legislation that includes bills targeting school curriculum and banning critical race theory. She fears these types of bills will only drive more teachers from the profession.
You know, the politics of teaching also a concern, the teachers union president told KSHB 41 today. Jason Roberts also said pay, along with stress, are the biggest issues impacting teachers. He's particularly concerned about the lack of people interested in becoming a teacher, which he says will hurt the industry several years from now.
I see us having districts all over the country, but especially in Missouri, that are what we would call a hybrid model. We have some classrooms that are virtual and some classrooms that are in person because we don't have enough teachers to be in person.
So we're hearing what the problem is. So what's the solution? Well, the State Board of Education and the Blue Ribbon Commission plan on hosting several public engagement meetings so you can be a part of finding these solutions. You can attend to learn more about the recommendations on the table and learn more about some of the challenges teachers are facing. If you're interested, the first session in our area is set for Monday, October 24th. It will be in the cafeteria at Knob Noster Middle School. The next one is on Wednesday, November 9th at Osage Trail Middle School. Both meetings will run from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Some 8 million Americans